Hopefully this is clear. Hopefully this is clear. Hi y'all, welcome, happy Sunday. Hi Scorpius, hi Vera, so great to see y'all. Hi Miko, yes I remember you. Hi everyone, happy Sunday and welcome back. Oh Scorpius, you have a gift for me? What's the gift? Let me refix y'all. I hope today this live is much more clear. Hi, do you remember? Yes, I do remember you, Miko. Hopefully in this live, it is much clearer because normally I would be using my iPad to record. But today I'm actually using my phone. I made a playlist for Steph and Eevee. Oh, wait, let me grab it so I can see. I missed you. Thank you so much. Let me grab it. Ignore my messy bed, y'all. I love your tampon. I love your tampon monster. Thank you. Thank you. It may be one of my favorite. Oh, I might be. What are other period products? I know there's pads. I know there's those little menstrual cups. I know there's tampons, of course. Looking great today. Thank you, weirdo. I do remember you. Yes, I do. Zampir, I do remember you. I actually don't have Spotify, but I've actually been thinking of getting it because I heard it is just as good, if not better, than Apple Music. So in the future, I'll definitely download it. Excuse me. Definitely in the future, I'll download it and. Sorry, I'll space out. Definitely in the future, I'll download Spotify, listen to the playlist. But hopefully, you'll be able to find the same songs here too. It's free, perfect. Actually download Spotify right after this. But like, can you please make a summary of all the lore? I'm not new, but I still don't get it. That's actually a really good idea. I love your hair. Thank you so much, Amiko. I love it too. Probably my favorite style. Probably my favorite style so far. Oh yeah, but making a summary for the lore is actually a great idea. Because, you know, now with the introduction of Germaine, this lore just got much more messier. Because by a show of hands, who has seen the Germaine video, and who has seen the comment where I say I'm about to absolutely shatter how you see both characters, like by a show of hands. Because let me tell you, it is much more messy than y'all think. Miss Queen, I'm so excited to see you. I'm so excited to see you too, Miko. I have, and I love his character design. Yes, I love it too. The character design is so simple, but it's also one of my favorites because of its simplicity. And yes, it has been revealed. And if you watch the past lives, you would know too. Estelle is his older sister. Am I going to be mad at Stephanie? Yes. Unfortunately, yes. Because there is a huge secret with Stephanie that she has never shared with Germaine for obvious reasons. By a show of hands, who wants to have that little secret revealed before, before the next two parts of Germaine's lore reveal? Because not only is it a lore reveal with Germaine, it's a continuance of the lore reveal with Stephanie. And explains why she is the way she is today. How she started getting into substance abuse and much more. Have you learned all right motion yet? For the most part, yeah. But unfortunately, I have made a spontaneous decision. I decided to actually redesign. Ta-da! See, look, here's a little preview of the new design that's upcoming. I like this one much more compared to the last one. It looks much more child friendly. It fits more into the official Danny's World style. You're so pretty. Thank you so much, Aku. I hope that's how you say your name correctly. Thank you. Oh my god, scary. Yes. I don't know, y'all. Do you think this looks scarier? Y'all think this looks scarier than the original design? It looks like both to me. It's probably the eyebrows that make it so scary. Did Germaine get Stephanie hooked on drugs? Um, Technically, yes. You learn our emotion. Yes, I have. Huge lore reveal. What happened was when Stephanie was help, I love your sweet voice. I'm like, oh, thank you, favorite dream. I was wondering if you were still drawing my OC. Yes, I actually am. Um, I'm trying to get comfortable. This chair not as comfy. But yes, I have started drawing your OC, Scorpius. I love the design so far. Hopefully, I should be done within the next week, especially since it's spring break. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, with Germaine and Stephanie and them. What happened was when Stephanie was like 16 to 17 years old, she began to show the early signs of schizophrenia. But she didn't know what schizophrenia was, nor that she even had it. So she and Germaine thought, oh, this just must be anxiety, depression, stress, all that. And Germaine, all he knows with how to cope with his depression and anxiety is through drugs. So one day he sees Stephanie really struggling. He's like, hey, if you want to, you can try the stuff I do. You can try smoking pot, you can try drinking, but if you don't want to do that, that's fine. And Stephanie ultimately decides, yeah, I want to get into drugs. Under the self justification that is medicine, and she's doing this to help her sinful thoughts and delusions. Because at the time she started to have these delusions, and she thinks this is because of something she did that angered God. So yeah, the first thing he had to do, the first drug she ever took was a mix of pots and alcohol. And that was all she engaged in. No, it was a mix of pots, alcohol, and pills, but never the heavier stuff that Germaine was ingesting at the time. And Germaine begged her not to do the harder stuff. He's like, hey, I don't know how you handle the drugs. I don't want you to get addicted, so please, just be careful with this stuff. He had the right mindset, I guess, but still, yes. It was well intended because he wanted to help Stephanie, but he went about it in the worst way possible. I mean, the absolutely worst way. I adore your art style, by the way. It truly inspired my own art. Thank you so much, weirdo. Excuse me. But yeah, Stephanie starts getting into drugs, gets addicted, much to the dismay of Germaine, and he feels heavily responsible for why she's the way she is now. And this is a huge spoiler. Let me fix y'all. This is a huge spoiler for the upcoming lore. But after Germaine and Stephanie graduated from high school, Stephanie does get arrested, but not for the reason y'all think. She gets arrested for attempted murder. And if you watch the last live, and if you watch the lives in the past, you'll see why she went to jail temporarily for attempted murder. I'm sorry I joined that. I'm currently sick and I'm a bit slow to join. Oh, I hope you feel better, Skywolf. You actually joined at the perfect time because it's a huge lore reveal for the upcoming part with Germaine. I mean, yeah, look at her. You are so wrong for that. Hi, Bismillah. Welcome to the channel. You came at the perfect time. Yeah, but anyway, after Stephanie goes to jail for attempted murder, she gets out within a couple months and then goes to a mental institution. Germaine and his best friend, who isn't Stephanie, by the way, they get into a heated argument from God knows what else. Who was it, Smokey, please, or the aunt? The boyfriend of Stephanie is Smokey. There was actually a temporary drama on part 1 of Germaine's lore reveal because someone said, Germaine, they can never make you hate you. And someone else said, wait, but then he sexually harassed Eevee. And no hate to the person. They are completely sweet. It was just a misunderstanding because both of the videos with Germaine and Smokey were in black and white. And when it's in black and white, they kind of look the same. So it was understandable for the confusion. Yep. But yeah, just so y'all know, Smokey is the one with the partially shaved head and up high dreadlocks. And is the white one with many tattoos. And Germaine is the dark skin with the down dreads, with a tooth gem and better facial hair, like way better facial hair. No, sadly, she didn't try to kill Smokey. The person she tried to kill was her aunt, who raised her. And I explained that in a past live, but I'm definitely going to re-explain that again once I get through the rest of the lore with Germaine. But continuing, Germaine, right? Germaine and his former best friend, they got into a massive argument. And long story short, the best friend shot Germaine multiple times. And if you saw the up close picture with Germaine where he had like some kind of mark on his face, that's one of the healed bullet wounds. Yep, he was shot at and he survived, including one bullet in the face. Yeah, after he was shot, he went to the hospital, nearly died from the injuries, obviously. And from that point on, he had a determined mission to get sober because it quite literally almost killed him. So from that point on, he quit all forms of substances, including weed, alcohol, cigarettes, all that. Put himself into therapy, put himself into a decent community college, moved away from home, moved into an apartment with 3 other guys who are very supportive and are very friendly to him. He started going back to church more. Got a good part-time job and fixed a relationship with his family. And during those 2 years, did the best friend get caught? He didn't for that crime because Germaine purposely lied to the police about who shot him because he didn't want to see his best friend go to jail. But the best friend does eventually go to jail for a separate reason. Like the best friend that shot at someone else and that person died. How's your day going? My day is going great. I get to relax. I get to play The Sims. I just made a new household, which I'll gladly explain to y'all because it is juicy. So yeah, during those 2 years, Germaine, currently drawing email authority, what I miss a lot. I just joined, what are we talking about? A lot. Pretty much lore of my newest OC. Pretty much lore of my newest OC, Germaine. But like I was saying, before I forget, in those 2 years that Germaine spent getting healthy, Stephanie got way, way, way worse. And it's very clear by her appearance. Is Stephanie straight? No, she is bisexual. But she tries to convince herself she's straight because, it's a sin to date women, blah, 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 blah. She's trying to convince herself that that's a sin because that's what she was taught. She's like, you're a girl, you're supposed to love men, that's it. And yes, Rex, you're right. Stephanie is a closeted bisexual. Like I say, if she was free in her sexuality, she would be leaning more towards women. I would say, oh yeah, in those 2 years, Germaine was getting healthy, getting sober, fixing his life. Got way, way, way worse and started engaging in harder drugs in the mental institution and outside of it. And when she got out, Germaine didn't know that she was engaged in harder stuff. Eevee, by technicality, is a lesbian because at first, because she still loves women. Like, even though she's trans, she still loves women. Yeah, I think that's right. Eevee is a lesbian. Stephanie is a closeted bisexual. Germaine is straight. His sister Estelle is a lesbian. Did you know that scientists recently created woolly mice? Yes, I saw that. They were so cute. They were so cute, but I hope they don't recreate the woolly mammoth because like it's so hot in the world right now. Where are the woolly mammoths supposed to live? And plus, they probably scary. They probably twice the size as elephants. Like I love elephants, but the size of them just scares me because imagine them crushing you. Just, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Sorry, y'all. My brother just texted me. He didn't know I was live. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Germaine thought when Stephanie was in the mental institution, she was getting sober the same way he was. Your videos are so amazing. Thank you so much. Was it perfecto? Thank you. Yeah, he had to believe that Stephanie was getting sober in the mental institution, but he was very, very wrong. And as he saw her get worse, he was practically begging, please, please go to rehab. Please get you help. I'll pay for your therapy. I'll pay for you to go to the hospital. I'll pay for your rehab. Just please stop messing with Smokey. Please stop engaging in these drugs. They are ruining you much worse than they have ruined me. But ultimately, didn't work, sadly. I love your videos. Thank you so much, Miko. And Scorpius, thank you about the hair. And sad I can't reveal that yet. I want it to be a full surprise, but once it is ready, it'll be posted on my announcements. Hi, Confetti. Welcome back. And bye, Kuna. I hope you can come back for next week's live. This Saturday. This time it'll actually be a live Saturday instead of skipping. I'm such a big fan, Miss Jordyn. Thank you so much. Fortnite Battle Pass, thank you. Today is Hatsune Miku Day, so I've been playing to her music all day and playing Project Psyche. Oh, I used to love Project Psyche. But eventually the game got too hard for me and I quit. So happy National Hatsune Miku Day. Miss Jordyn, thank you for responding. Of course, Miko. Of course. Please post a Danny's World vid. You actually came just in time because I recently showed people that I actually redrew the character. And this will be the new version posted once I figure it out on Online Motion. The monster will be kept the same though because that design is too awesome to scrap. Too awesome to scrap. I love the 50-50 responses. Like half people say, oh my God, he's so cute. And the other half is like, oh my God, he's so scary. Hi, Lewis. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So yeah, Stephanie gets much worse. Hi, Neba. Welcome. I need help with my OC. Oh, what do you need help with? I can't join for very long today. I'm going to sleep soon. Oh, that's okay. This is why every video, every live stream is posted. I'm so happy you actually responded. Of course. Random question, but what kind of games do you like? I love life simulator games like The Sims 4. I like Roblox. Actually, yesterday I just came back from a Roblox funeral. The guy's name's like TLG Funeral for Roblox or something like that. And let me tell you something, I tore that place up just acting the fool. I was dressed as a black grandmother, head to toe in black. I had a Bible on one side and a gun on the other side. Hi, Lily, welcome. And I just had my hands up the whole time, like, oh, my baby, he gone. Whole time I didn't even know the person. Guys, you think that making a plushie for my friend is a good birthday gift? I think that's a great birthday gift. I'm definitely looking up tutorials on how to do it, because making stuff like plushies from hand is even harder than you're my favorite YouTuber. Thank you so much, Lily. And Camden During, hi, thank you so much, Camden. Hello to you too. I was gonna wing it. Yeah, I say wing it. I say get you some tutorials up, some good music, and you'll be perfectly fine. Hi, Camden, welcome. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the continuation of Germaine and Stephanie's story. So in Germaine's guilt, ooh, let me fix my glasses. In Germaine's guilt of why Stephanie is the way she is, I have some character recommendations that you can draw on your style. Oh, of course, what are the character recommendations? But Germaine feels very guilty with how Stephanie's life turns out, because he believes in full that he's the full reason why she's the way he is. She's the way she is. When, you know, hopefully you and I know that's not the case. Well, he did play some part in it. It's not completely his fault. Mr. I was gonna ask, have you ever heard of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared? Yes, I am absolutely obsessed with the show. Especially that red guy. I forgot his name, but he was my absolute favorite. In the TikTok era when people were editing him like crazy, I liked every single one, and I still like him because it is amazing. I don't know if this is intentional, but the fact that Stephanie has a different style, bigger eyes and such, is such a nice way of showing how people stereotype addicts and how they are seen. Sorry if not accurate. Red guy's name is Lily Red Guy. Yes, I was hoping that was his name, because I was thinking, wait, what if it's not Red Guy? What was I thinking? Oh yeah. In Germaine's guilt for how Stephanie's life turned out, he started to provide partially for her financially. My bad. In Germaine's guilt, he started to help Stephanie financially. Like occasionally he gives her a few $100s a month to help with rent. And, you know, care with Nunu, which is Stephanie's dog. But the thing is, Stephanie knows, like fully 100% knows what the money is for. But she continues to use it for drugs, miscellaneous stuff. And she uses the money the most with Smokey. Not even for drugs, just giving it to him because, oh my God, babe, I need help. Mind you, that man is wealthy. How do I make good trauma for my OC? I know about research for trauma, but how do I make her overcome it? For starters, look up ways people recover from their trauma. It's either through therapy, letting the past go, facing it head on. And yes, research is very much important when it comes to researching how someone overcomes their trauma. Once again, you got to do it in a respectful manner, because at the end of the day, there are people in real life going through the exact same thing, and you are basically telling their story for them. So yes, be accurate, but definitely be respectful. I want to see you do the drawing my OCs without trauma trend. Yes, definitely. I will 100% be doing that. Maybe this week, once I finish making the SFW commissions. Destroying your art style is so good, and you low-key inspire me to make scary art and try out my art style a bit different. Oh, thank you, Fortnite Battle Pass. That means so much to me. What are things that Stephanie enjoys? Well, she enjoys Nunu for starters. Um, this one's kind of a 50-50 thing, but she enjoys Smokey because although he is very mean to her, he does pleases her, if you know what I mean. So it gives Stephanie mixed emotions with how she's feeling with this man because while he treats her horribly, he also pleases her, you know. Mm-hmm. How do you like to document your stories? Do you write them down, maybe voice messages, or maybe you just remember them? I actually went in two ways. One, I just remember them. I have a horrible memory with everything except when it comes to my OC stories. It is so weird. And second, I don't even know how I can show y'all on the phone with me right now. Um, I write down the story. And actually, with my Patreon, if you pay for the special tier, you'll have the opportunity to read the story once it gets released in paper form, like chapter one, all that. But for now, it's just for early access to art, access to polls, have a say in what to do with future videos and lore. Can you draw Rudy from Dandy's World? Hopefully in the future I will. Can I have a shout out? If I sub, you can have a shout out right now. Y'all say hey to the Deep 1235. Hey, Smokey is so ew. He really is. That is the best way I can do it. Pull out the whole laptop. This is the best way I can think of to show the store while I'm using my phone. On my YouTube, I was going to do a color week challenge and start on orange. Can you give me an orange character? I can think of multiple. Garfield, Puss in Boots. Yes. Does Winnie the Pooh count? I think Winnie the Pooh is an orange character. Tigger definitely is orange. Diego from Ice Age. Quasi from Octonauts. Darwin, yes, Darwin from who's it from? The Amazing World of Gumball, yes. Yes. And like I said, besides writing down everything, I'm also making the story. So hopefully in the future when chapter one gets released, y'all have a chance to read it. And it is very messy right now because right now Stephanie just gave up $200 for her neighbor to watch Nunu. She's over at Smokey's house getting down and dirty with him so she can get her drug score and to pay her rent. And this is where he introduces her to the pills that she's currently addicted to and the reason why she's so haunted by are you a brain rotter? I don't know. I probably am. I probably am and I don't even know it. So I'm like, y'all, you like this? I got it at a Valentine's Day event I went to with my brother and my special friend. That special friend actually a part of this live stream now. He watching it right now. You are not safe. I'm probably not. What is Steph's job? She works at a convenience store / gas station. At first she was hired because she was willing to be. Good night, y'all. In this backstory is hella amazing. Oh, good night, Miku. Hopefully you can come back for the next live stream next week. And what else? Does she really enjoy her job? At first she did. And now she still enjoys it because all she has to do is stand behind the counter and clean the bathrooms and stuff from like 6 o'clock to 2 a.m. And that's it. What does Stephanie do in her free time? Drugs, of course. She stays at home, plays around with her dog, visits her elderly neighbors. Occasionally hangs out with either Smokey, Eevee, her co-worker, or Germaine, of course. How much does she get paid? I would have to say about $22,000 a year. I'm not sure how much that is monthly, but definitely 22K a year, which is the average salary for a gas station worker. Um, Her dog's name is Nunu, and I'm so mad at the name now because I named the dog way before I found out who Astrovino is. And also I hear the song like he wants to smell my Nunu and stuff like that. I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god, I named the dog after a vagina. Oh my god. What do Stephanie and Eevee do together? Occasionally they do pills together and talk for hours. But when they're not doing drugs, they do general stuff like go out to certain places like the park, just walk around. I'm not sure. Do you still make traditional art? I sometimes do. I actually have one traditional art of Patty. Ooh. Let me see if I can find it because at first with this design, it was going to be what Patty was going to look like with his redesign. But last minute, I changed it. Got it. So if y'all have seen what's it called, the post on the community pages about the upcoming commissions announcements, one of the people on there as the models is Patty, and I gotta go, but this lore is so peaked by chat. Oh, bye, Astrid. Hopefully you can come back next week. I'll definitely be starting a live sooner because I know a lot of y'all are watching this at night, and if you look behind me, it's daytime currently. But yes, Steph X, Eevee all the way. But if y'all seen the announcement with the commissions, you see that one of the models is Patty, and how his fully new anatomy works. Like now he has like slender human arms, an extra set of arms down here, and the bottom half of him, instead of horse legs, I've changed it to giraffe legs because I thought the giraffe legs still look. I thought the giraffe legs looked better on Patty. I don't know if you see my chat thingy. Toko and Gigi are two different people. Toko has split personalities. One is a serial killer and one is a horny note. I forgot her talent. That sounds amazing. That sounds like amazing OC lore. You should be posting about that. But yes, originally with the Patty redesign, this was what Patty was going to look like. And you ignore these are extra doodles. But yeah, Patty was gonna look much more terrifying and much more animal-like. But I think I'm pretty happy with the current design. But it's still scary, but it's still cute, and he's still thick. The eye slays, thank you. I don't know, in class, it's like the best time to be drawing the eyes and stuff and wearing doodles. This was my absolute favorite. She's an official character from a game. Wait. Oh, wait, are you talking about Danganronpa? Because I used to love that game. You know, before the Fandom got really creepy. And out of the 3 Danganronpa games, we don't talk about the 4th one for obvious reasons. The 4th one, my absolute favorite was I think his name was Gonta Gokuhara. He was my absolute favorite. But it was a shame to like, at the time, people shamed you for liking that character. It's like, oh, you just sexualizing him. You like him because he's a himbo. Like, no, I like him because he's a good character. It's like, it was such a weird time because people the same age as him were being shunned for liking him. But grown people who liked him and making, you know, CP of this man because at the end of the day, he's still 16, I think. I think he's 16. We're like, oh, that's fine. Oh my God, there was a whole, oh my God. From show of hands, who remembers Wattpad? Because I gotta tell y'all about something so creepy I found when I was still a part of the Danganronpa fandom. I think I might have to go too if I stay any longer. I'll probably get less than 5 or 6. Oh, bye, confetti. But I hope you can show back up for the next live stream. Definitely next time I'll be doing the live streams much earlier. Cause a lot of y'all watching this at night and I feel awful for keeping you up. Can I have a shout out? Yes, hi the D12345. Welcome. Welcome. I have 2 OCs that are gay for each other and they both went through a hard time because the infection broke out and their friend got infected and they have to try and survive these invisible monsters. Oh, that sounds like incredible lore. Sorry, I got distracted. Got to put away my water bottle. I sub. Thank you so much, Deep Indigo. I'm sure. Do you remember me from the 2nd and 3rd stream? Yes, I do. Welcome back, Gamerberry. Welcome. I love your videos, girlie. Thank you so much. And with this and Christy. Hi, Christy. I was gonna say something. Oh, but yeah, that one comment that said, by the way, I subscribed. Thank you so much, Lily. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, going to go Kohara. I think he's 16. He's definitely under 18 because Danganronpa is around these high schoolers, and very rarely is it actual adult characters. So it's like 50-50 whether or not going to go to Kohara is 16. But for the sake of this, he's 16. I love your art. You inspire me so much. Also, can you explain the lore? Yes, absolutely. What part of the lore do you want to explain? Because there's Stephanie's lore, there's Eevee's lore, there's Smokey's lore, there's the doppelganger's lore. There's a lot going on right now. Crap, I was gonna say something else. Oh yeah, the traumatizing time. I was on Wattpad one day. I was looking through Danganronpa fan fictions because I loved the game at the time. And I wanted to see more fanfics of going to go Kahara being happy because I was absolutely torn up with what happened to him. If you know, you know. Best regards from Frankfurt, Germany. Oh, thank you so much, Michelle. Thank you. And yes, I'll tell you the Eevee lore after I tell you what happened with Wattpad. I go on Wattpad one day. I see his cover art. It was a very sexualized Gonta in like a cow outfit. And it was like a 30+ chapter book about him in very, very sexual situations. Very much a lot of disgusting things that I can't say on here in fear of getting banned. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say. It was awful. I read one chapter before I quit the fandom because it was so disgusting to me. I need help with my Danganronpa OC. I need his talent and a name. He's going to be a little inspired by me with trauma so I can draw him kind of like my trauma as a character. I say definitely put the talent around with something they're good at. Like, if your OC is good at baking, that could be their talent. If they're good at hunting, that could be their talent. What questions do you hate as an artist? The closest thing I can think of is when people ask, hey, are you gonna draw so-and-so? And I don't mean as the nice stuff, I mean the nasty stuff like, hey, can you draw CP of this character for me? Or, hey, can you draw this character being R-worded? Yeah, that is very, very nasty. And disgusting thing to ask a stranger, no less. But for now, that's the only question I've gotten that I've hated. Like, there are things I've seen as an artist I've hated, but regards to questions, that's one of the things I hated. And another question I hate is, why don't you make your OCs fun? Your OCs are too realistic. They're supposed to be fun. And the OC that gets that question the most is Stephanie. And I kind of get where these people come from, because most times when they see a drug-addicted OC is portrayed as fun. Like, oh, we all Molly. Oh, this is so fun. Being a druggie is the best. Like, kind of stuff like that. But with Stephanie, she's a real drug addict. It's actually ruining her life, and people don't like that for some reason. Mr. Jordan, I'm gonna go and play Danny's World. I love your videos. Could you give me a shout out? Of course, y'all. Say bye to Fortnite Battle Pass. Hopefully, you can come back for the next live stream next week. How long do your drawings and artwork take? It can range from a few days to a few hours, depending on how charged my iPad is and how much motivation I get. But it definitely varies from a few hours to a few days. I think the longest time it took me to finish the drawing was maybe a month because of school and getting distracted all the time. Oh, by the way, y'all, before I forget, I'm gonna be on this live until 6:45. It is 6:11 right now, so we got like 30 minutes left. By the way, I have some tips for the CapCut because you were struggling in a video. Yes, please give me some advice. My brother says, hi, Amethyst brother. Oh, you are so sweet. So many people in my class get mad at me for my OC having problems and trauma because they are too realistic. Oh, I don't know why people hate realistic OCs. You say, oh, I don't know what. A lot of people, when you think about it, a lot of TV show characters are basically OCs that made it out of the creator's mind. When you think about it, trim and split, especially for cutting out the boring parts and getting your clips just right. And speed adjustment. Oh, Miss Jordyn, do you remember when I told you a bit about my OC's lore and you got quiet quickly? Yes, I definitely do. It was about from what I remember, you say your OC was R-worded, and it shocked me because I didn't know how to respond, and the silence felt like a better response than just saying something random. Yeah, I hope your OC got better and recovered from that horrific trauma. What else I was gonna say? My Danganronpa OC is gonna be Ultimate Baker, and he gets along with Miyu and Kokichi, and pretty much, well, especially with Gonta, he always defends Gonta during the trial when they suspect him. I was so angry at that trauma. I was generally praying, but please don't let it be him. But deep down I knew it was gonna be him. Because I swear, I think it was chapter 3 or chapter 4 he was convicted. Every time it's a chapter 4 in the Danganronpa games, the big strong characters like Sakura, Nidori, I think that was his name, and Gonta, something happens. Either they're found guilty. I'm still mad about that. Hi, hello, how have you been, Ms. Joy? I've been great. Alternate presents. You actually joined at the perfect time. Also, I need to see what type of hair I can put on my OC. Please give me ideas. You can do probably what I got. Braids if the OC is black. You can do like a bob, but instead of the curls going like this, it can go like this. Y'all getting my vision? You can do a wolf cut or a jellyfish cut, or like a half up, half down style where part of the hair like around here is shaved off. There are so many ideas. Nekumar, yes, that was his name. Do you remember? Yes, I do, Staria. Welcome back. I haven't seen you in forever. I'm so happy that you're back. Nekumar was definitely my second favorite when it comes to the big strong characters. But definitely, if you're struggling to find hairstyles for your OC, Pinterest is the answer. Pinterest is always the answer. Hi, Cinnamon, welcome. I never got into the Danganronpa games when it came out. I've never played the games. I just based it all off of TikTok and YouTube. I'm partially glad I did it because I would have been heartbroken had I actually played the game. So what else? Oh yeah, y'all asked for Eevee's lore. From a show of hands, who still wants to hear Eevee's lore? Before I move on and talk about what was going on in my Sims game, because it is so juicy. I feel the need to tell people. I love your art style so much. Oh, thank you, Alternate A. I'm so happy that you do. Hello, I love your work. Thank you so much, Chip. But yeah, this is Eevee's lore. Eevee is the same age as Stephanie. She's 22 years old, and she's currently at a very prestigious community college where she's working two separate jobs to afford rent. Because unfortunately, she is more than $300,000. Yes, $300,000 in school debt. Um, she and Stephanie go way back. They used to be childhood friends from ages like 6 to 10 years old. Stephanie's aunt and Eevee's mother did not like each other, but like, hey, my they did not like each other, but they tolerated each other because their kids were friends. But one day, Stephanie and Eevee were playing dress up. Back then, Eevee wasn't Eevee. Eevee was a man because Eevee's transgender. Yeah, back when Eevee was a little boy, she was playing dress up with Stephanie, and Eevee wanted to wear a dress, and Stephanie was like, "Oh, I think you look amazing in a dress." So kids being kids, they put Eevee in a dress. She goes to show her mom. Was like, "Hey, mom, do I look pretty?" The mom is absolutely pissed, absolutely pissed, and she starts blaming the aunts like, "You are corrupting my son. How dare you?" A lot of stuff happens. They barred the kids from seeing each other again, and that was it. Until randomly in the future, when Stephanie was at her job, she runs into Eevee's mom. It's like, "Hey, how's dead name?" Because I'm not gonna reveal the dead name. He's like, "Oh, he's just there." He's like, "Hey, can I have his number? I always want to talk to him again." She's like, "Oh, sure, okay, you can have the number. Y'all two are both failures now anyway, so it makes sense you want to be back together." And yes, Eevee's mom unfortunately sees Eevee as a failure because she's trans. And originally, the mom was paying for the expensive university, but after Eevee came out as trans, she rescinded everything and basically forced Eevee on her own dime and barred her other siblings from ever speaking to Eevee again if they ever want access to their inheritance. Mind you, the money that Eevee's mom has at the moment comes strictly from the father, who's unfortunately dead. She was never rich. The dad was always rich, but now that the dad's dead, she's full control of the money, and she fully uses that to her advantage to manipulate her kids into basically disowning their own siblings for her own gain. But hey, fast forward, Eevee and Stephanie meet up. Stephanie gets greeted by a woman, much to her surprise, because she remembers her childhood friend being a boy. It's like, "Hey, you are super pretty, but I'm currently waiting for my male friend." And Eevee's pretty much like, "I am him." Stephanie's like, "What do you mean?" And she had to explain, "Oh, I'm transgender. Like, it's still me. I just have a different name and a different body, basically." And Stephanie's like, "Oh, okay." Like, on the inside, Stephanie still doesn't understand, but she loves and cares for Eevee enough to try to understand. That makes her especially different from her aunt, who told her, "You never supposed to accept these kind of people. They're predators. They're disgusting. Blah 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 blah." Hi, pretty. Can you move for me? I'm a soldier, please. Let me move you. Make sure this look better. Y'all okay? Oh my God, y'all okay? I dropped y'all. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, y'all. I almost cracked my phone. Hey, wait, actually, let me show y'all. Y'all were on top of this. It randomly just dropped, y'all. Right? It's so pretty, right? You good? Yes, I'm good. Thank you, Glenn. Put y'all back up. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, at the moment, that's pretty much Eevee's lore. It is very, very all over the place. Um, Actually, I'm gonna be redoing Eevee's lore videos. Now that I have more of what's in her lore, what I want it to be about. Join your video slate. Thank you so much, your local animator. Uh, Asker, thank you so much. I love you too. Are you sure you're good? Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, at the moment, that's Eevee's lore is very much all over the place in comparison to Germaine and Stephanie's lore. But hopefully in the future, I'll be able to write a better lore video. Would you ever do a gaming live stream? Yes, I would. Hopefully in the future, when I get better equipment, I'll be able to do a gaming live stream, play like Roblox, Sims, all that. What's your favorite animal? Elephants. I love elephants. There was actually a 2-year-long period in my life where I was obsessed with elephants and mammoths specifically. Like, it was everything them. Every video about them, every thought was about them, every drawing was about them. I didn't even know how to draw them, but I tried. I didn't brag to my friends about how you were going to draw my OC. Have you ever seen a woolly bear caterpillar before? Yes, I have. I love those things. See how y'all got 23 minutes left in the live stream, and I really want to say, can you please say Ares? I love you, please. I love you, Ares. Y'all say we love Ares. Hi, Ares. I love you too. So yeah, by show of hands, who here has played The Sims or has at least heard of The Sims? Because I've got a very, very juicy and realistic drama going on. I actually got multiple going on right now. But I definitely gotta say the most recent household I played. Oh, you're welcome, RS. You're welcome. Pretty much, I have these two Sims. These two middle-aged Sims. Bill and Cynthia. Can you please say I love you? Say before, please. Yes, hi, Say welcome. Y'all say hello to Sai can we be friends on Roblox? Is it okay? No. I want to release the Roblox thing in the future, but my iPad keeps crashing every time I play Roblox. You know, I'm gonna feel bad playing Roblox with y'all then crashing and y'all thinking I left. So definitely when I get that situation sorted out, I'll reveal my my Roblox username. I'll be able to play Roblox without y'all. Did you accept my friend request? No, I haven't. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I haven't. I'll make sure to go back and accept it. I'm sorry I joined late. I was saying that. No, you're completely fine. You actually came back at the perfect time because I was just about to talk about this drama I have going on with The Sims. I love you, Jordyn. Oh, thank you, RS. I love you too. Thank you. Like I was saying, I have these two middle-aged Sims named Bill and Cynthia. Mind you, Bill is a white man and Cynthia is a black woman. That is a very important detail for later. Trust me. Your horror artist slate. Thank you so much, your local animator. But anyway, Bill and Cynthia have been trying to have kids for years, but has zero success. And Cynthia is rightfully pissed. Because she knows for a fact that Bill is infertile, but Bill doesn't know he's infertile. Because, we just have to keep praying more. Mind you, they have a very, very healthy relationship. Like, amazing relationship, amazing house, amazing finances. Just everything's perfect, except for the fact that they're unable to have kids. Miss Jordyn, did you see my OC Lord? Yeah, I think I have. My brain is all over the place. I'm so sorry. If I don't remember it fully. And the dating animation stuff is going great. I've actually redrawn the animation. So when it finally releases, this will be the design you'll be seeing. I'll definitely be finishing it, hopefully this week. There's a lot of stuff I want to finish this week. But anyway, what was I saying? You're the best. I love your art so much. Thank you, that one weird. Thank you. Hey, Black saying. Frustrated, she's unable to have children. Cynthia goes on a dating. Frustrated that Cynthia's unable to have kids, she went to a bar with her dad. And there she meets a black man named Tavon. What's up? Hi, girl. What's up with you too, Boogie? They hit it off really well as friends, of course. Also, I love you creations. Thank you so much, Core. They hit it off at first as friends, and then Cynthia has to grab the stupid but also great idea of like changing my name back to Nugget. Oh, I missed that name. She has a great idea like, hey, my husband refuses to get his infertility checked, and he also refuses to adopt and have a surrogate. So can we sleep together so I can get pregnant and have a baby finally? I'll even pay you. And the dude was like, okay, just know I hate kids and I have no intention to pay child support or raise this kid. And she's like, that's completely fine. My husband will be raising this kid. So those two start sleeping together behind Bill's back. And she gets pregnant. She is overjoyed. She tells Bill that she's finally pregnant. He is overjoyed because he thinks, rightfully so, that the baby is his. They go to a prenatal appointment. She finds out it's twins. One boy and one girl. He is still convinced that the baby is his. Well, the baby's now is his. She and Cynthia and Tavon, they start hanging out more. And eventually it turns much, much more romantical than when they were just planning on sleeping with each other. They become official boyfriend and girlfriend. And now Cynthia's just having this official affair behind Bill's back. Mind you, this Bill character, he is very, very sweet. But also very lazy and boring. And Cynthia just wanted a little excitement in her life. But she went about it in the worst way possible. And I'm talking the worst way. I actually still have some screenshots. But then the babies are born. Bill is overjoyed. He starts being an amazing father towards them. They are infants currently, but they're about to age up. I actually took some screenshots of those two. Bill and Cynthia. You see, look at this. Look at y'all, this is going to be so funny. This right here is Bill. That's the husband. And this right here is the wife, Cynthia. And mind you, when the babies come out, they're both black. But the girl, she comes up with vitiligo. And Bill is a little slow. He's like, oh, since she must have got vitiligo from me or something, because she's half black, half white technically. He's a little slow, but he means well. They are amazing people. This is very much in love, very much happy. And unfortunately, this is the man, Cynthia's sleeping with behind Bill's back. What type of shirt do you want to wear in the fan art? Probably a white tank top. I always wear, most of the time, my persona that I always draw with the bonnet is in a white tank top. So I think that'll be perfect. So yeah, she initially feels guilty about the, here's my eye girly. She initially feels guilty about the affair. But when she gets pregnant, she later has no regrets because 1, the Shreks was amazing. 2, she finally got her baby. And 3, it gives her some excitement in her life. Look at my eyes. And I am so upset because this is a video of when she finally told Bill. And they were so happy because they spent so many years. They spent so many years trying. He was so ecstatic. And unfortunately, he still doesn't know that, hey, this baby's not yours. Look at them. Look at them. It's heartbreaking. And mind you, hours after that moment, where is it? Man, I just had footage, and I'll find it soon. One of the babies was a NICU baby, and he was so in love with this boy. Just so upsetting. Yeah, here it is. Literally hours after she gives birth, she meets up with the real father and basically hooks up with him again in the hospital. In the hospital. Yeah, now the newborns are now infants. This is the girl, the vitiligo one. She is so cute, just adorable. And they're about to be toddlers in the upcoming day or so. And surprisingly, that's only one. That's only one of the dramas. There's another one with a wife. What is your body type? I gotta say, from the front, kind of like triangle. From the side, P-shaped. Yeah, I'm very misshapen, girl. I'm sorry. But at the end of the day, you gotta love your body, and I love me. Oh, but yeah, in my recent household I've been making, there's another house I made. It's a pastor and his wife. They run a church together, mind you. The pastor starts sleeping with another woman, his mistress, if you will. And the same day that he finds out his wife is pregnant, his mistress is pregnant as well. So he basically got two babies in one. Two babies in one with the same date, same number of babies, one boy. And he has to juggle them both. And if you think that was juicy enough, he also has a third relationship. But the third relationship is with a married man. He is cheating on his wife with a delusional single mother and a married man with 2 kids. And on top of all this, the pastor is money laundering from the church, so he's at high risk of getting arrested right now. So yeah, that's pretty much my sim story. It's very simple, very cute. And the worst part, all 3 don't know about each other. Well, no. The wife is best friends with the mistress, but she doesn't know that the best friend is sleeping with the husband. The mistress knows that her best friend is married to the pastor, but continues to sleep with him. And the man, he thinks that the pastor left his wife a long time ago. He thinks he's single and dating him currently. Do you want your glasses or not? Oh, yeah, let's keep my glasses. Let's keep my glasses. I love my glasses. They look amazing on me. Oh yeah, we got 12 minutes left on this live. I want to use these last 12 minutes to talk about the important thing that I was originally going to talk about in the first place. Update with commissions. They are almost ready. Let me pull it up actually. Estelle is done, and she is the model for the human commissions. But yes, you were right from the last live stream. You were right from the last live stream. No, not live stream. Announcement. I am doing furry commissions now. So we have, oh good Lord, that's bright. We have Estelle for the human commissions. We have that's bright. We have Patty. We have Patty for the monster commissions, of course. Look at them, just amazing, just rocking the dress. And then we have a new character that I made specifically for the furry commissions. Good Lord, still bright. We have Sydney. And fun fact, this is my very first time ever drawing a furry. Should I make Stephanie Fanner? Yeah, I think you should. You should. That would be amazing, actually. I'd love to see you fan her to Stephanie. Yeah, this is my very first. This is my very first attempt at a furry. I love how she came out. Her face, especially. It took so long to get that face right. I'm so happy it came out good. And excuse me. If you looked on my Patreon, you see that I have an NSFW side. That is true. That is true. Once the Patreon gets more participants, I will be posting NSFW stuff. I only want to post that stuff when people are joining, because it's like, why would I? It's like selling your body for chump change when you don't have it. It's like selling your body for chump change, or even worse, posting pictures of yourself nude when you don't even have one person following you. It looks good for your first time. Thank you so much, Cookies. Because it is like, as soon as when this is live streaming again at 6:45, which is in 9 minutes actually. I love talking to y'all, but I'm hungry. I need to get I need to finish up making the commissions, the commission boards, and figure out how to handle what's it called? Patreon messages. Cause that's where you'll be able to make requests. Yo, Jordyn, trying to make Stephanie, I think you should. I think that would be amazing. I'm gonna head out for now. Bye, Jordyn. Oh, bye, alternate 8%. I hope you can come back for next week's live stream. But yeah, if you ever want to make a commission in the future, all you have to do is join my Patreon, either on a tier or for free. Yes, you can join. You can join the Patreon for free, and then message me for a commission. I hopefully have messages on. If not, it's gonna be real awkward. like the first ever live stream. I'll post on my channel when I'm done. Let me take a screenshot so I don't ever forget. There you go. Now I don't ever have to forget. But yeah, I'll only do NSFW stuff after the Patreon gets more followers. But it's because then it's pretty much posting corn for no one. And you pretty much embarrass yourself for nothing. My family is trying to get me to think I'm crazy. No, I don't think you crazy. I don't think you crazy. You just different in your own way. Girl, I love your videos. Thank you so much. Oh, hi, Ocean Waves. Welcome. You came just in time. We were about to end the live stream in a few. Hi, remember me? I'm Nightbot. Hi, welcome. It's so great to see you, Nightbot. I'll post the art on Tuesday and Wednesday. Oh, I hope it comes out amazing, Barry. I really hope it does. But yeah, I'm gonna try to draw you when I have time. Oh, thank you so much, Lily Blossom. Y'all making me so happy by saying you're gonna draw me. You told me in the future, if you ever told me in the past I was gonna get fan art of myself, I would have never believed you. Not once. But yeah, definitely look out on the Patreon for when commissions are being released, and also fan art in general. Either my own art, fan art made by me, fan art by other people, and of course Dandy's World, because that has been amazing on my channel so far. People love that. People love that game, and I love that game. Do I know much about it? No. Am I trying to? Yes. Am I having a lot of fun drawing them? Yes. Currently drawing Shadow McCooey, and you're kind of going to be there, causing chaos with him. Oh, I can't wait to see the chaos you make. You should post a fan on your channel. I really should. I should. You know what? I'm going to make a community poll saying, hey, if you've ever made fan art, either of me or my channel, just comment down below, and I'll post the fan art in my Patreon and my community post so everyone else can see it too. Are you default on Dandy's World? Yes, I play as the little box character. I forgot his name, but he's adorable. And tags, yes, definitely tags. Because all artists, either big or small, deserve their credit no matter what. And I can't wait to see that in the future. I mean, Jordyn, hi Arcades. You came in the right time. This live stream is about to end in like 5 minutes. But I'll still be here next week on Saturday and Sunday to do the same exact thing. Who is your favorite character on Danny's World? Oh, I gotta say Razzle and Dazzle. I love their design. Both the clean version of them and the twisted version of them. I love them both. Can you say please, Ben? I'm so sorry, I can't say that. Oh, I can't say that. How do you grow your channel? I've been posting art for 4+ months and my channel has been dry. I'm gonna be honest, a huge chunk of it is luck. A huge chunk of why my channel popped off the way it did was from pure luck. I've been posting on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for years. No, not YouTube. I've been posting on DeviantArt, Instagram, TikTok for years. It has never got as much attention as it has on YouTube. And only once on TikTok did it really, really pop off. And then just blank again. So it's a mix of luck and how your algorithm is set up. Besides luck, there's a second piece of advice. Your algorithm also plays a part of it. Like, if your algorithm is mostly Danny's World stuff, that's how other people see that. Like, your For You page is other people's For You page. It means very nice. I all love you. It translates as Turkish. Oh, thank you so much, Arcade. Yeah, definitely change your algorithm. Like, if your algorithm is food based, a lot of people are going to see food. But if your algorithm is art based, a lot of people is going to see art, and that increases your chances of being noticed more. Second, if you can, definitely post trends. Like, if you're scrolling for like 2 to 5 minutes and you notice a pattern of animation memes, certain animation trends, definitely hop on it at least once. Because a huge 2 of my biggest videos were animation trends. One was the spinning one on the carousel. The other was draw your OC as normal gender bent child and a villain. I started YouTube by posting a random video about making fun of Sims for updating the game only to just release skin details and ads. And that first video got maybe a few hundred likes. Like, I think maybe 50 to a few hundred likes. And then I started posting more art trends. And then one day I posted in the OC to a trend that popped off the channel. I posted more of that OC since then. It continued to pop it off. And then when my channel started to dwindle, I posted to another animation trend. It works. And then when I noticed that a lot of my For You page was Danny's World stuff, I posted to Danny's World, popped off again. So yeah, it's a mix of doing certain animation trends, algorithm, and pure luck. That's the best advice I can give you. Hi, I've been watching your content for a long time. I have a new short suggestion if you want to hear it. Yeah, of course. Your old season so cool. I love you all. I love them all. Thank you so much. Oh, how you say, Pijo fan? Thank you. I missed actually a couple comments actually. But yeah, that's the best advice I can give you if you ever want to grow your channel in the future. If change up, if luck is not in the cards, definitely change up how your algorithm works and what you want to post. But definitely, if you don't want to do all that stuff, you are still free to post what you want to post, like your OC, a different fandom, all that. Ronaldo or Messi? I have to go with probably Messi. I don't watch a lot of sports, so it's mostly a guess. Oh yeah, we got less. Maybe you could do a short where you show your OCs without your trauma. I think it would be really cool to see if they didn't have any trauma. Yes, yes, I will do that. The only person I don't have an idea for is Eevee. No, I do have an idea for Eevee. I definitely have an idea for Stephanie. Is going to break so many people's hearts, and I'm so excited for that. Y'all, it is 6:45. It is time for me to go. Thank you so much for joining me on the live stream once again. And I can't wait to see all of y'all next week on Saturday. This time at 4 o'clock at 4 p.m. Central Time. So hopefully I'll be able to be here earlier for y'all who are watching the live stream at night. How do you come up with your OCs and the trauma? I'll definitely explain that in a future video because it'll come out as a mess at the moment. It'll come out as a mess right now. Your channel's made. Thank you so much. Bye, y'all. Can't wait to see y'all next. Ooh, almost blocked y'all. My bad. Bye, y'all. Can't wait to see you next week.